Hi, Scott Johnson here, coming to you from LEXICON-alliance. Just going to give you a little bit of a tip on how to get the most of your models. 1, use 18 and over models, yet still right at that 18 mark, because they're a little naive at that point. Then, you let them sleep on the floor. Works like a charm. We've had these guys going for 48 hours so far.
No, please don't.
And we're done with them. That's the nice part about models. You move on to the next one. LEXICON-alliance. Scott Johnson, Jeff Everard.
My name is Andy Krantz. Don't make me look bad. I'm in Belton, Missouri at Lexicon Studios. It's the capital of Missouri. They actually just changed it from St. Louis? What is the capital of Missouri? What the fuck? I'm going to Harvard. Fuck, I actually don't know the capital of Missouri. Jefferson City? Really? It's been a long day. I arrived at 2:15 p.m. I don't have a watch. I did think it was a bit odd that my watch was confiscated when I got here. Oh, it's 2:45 p.m. now. I've only been working for 30 minutes. In that time, I've managed to shoot like 55 outfits. It's 1:30 in the morning on the following day, after the day I got here. We're having a slumber party. If Jeff, if you try to touch me during the night, I'm gonna fucking backhand you. It's gonna be over. I'm calling child services. I think you say his name wrong. I think it's just Jeff Everard. I think if you work with him, you should probably know how to say his name, Scott Johannesson. Wouldn't that be a good idea? You ever think about that? No, you didn't, because you're not going to Harvard. That's why. I think Mr. Jeff Everard, his photography's great. I think he's innovative, and he takes risk. He lets me play with props. Like, earlier I was saying that I wanted a box, and, like, we're in Belton. Like, where the fuck are you going to find a box, right? So... And then all of a sudden I like went upstairs and I was like looking for one, and then I came back downstairs and there was just a box there, and like I don't even really know where it came from still, but like I got one. Jeff was still upstairs, but I think that might have been Scott Johnson. I don't even know where to begin. To Scott Johnson, what I would say is that I want your Louis Vuitton trunks, but I like Scott. Scott's a great guy. I don't think he's a dick. He has this belt that's got his name on it, and it says Scott Johnson, which I think is a little redundant, because like if you're Scott Johnson, like I'm assuming most people aren't like introducing themselves by looking at your belt buckle. But I mean, besides that fact, like I think he's a pretty great guy. Okay, so here's the deal. Belton's like one of the consumer capitals of the world. It's a major trade center. The Renaissance actually started here. Michelangelo's David is like right outside where we're shooting, so it was a great location shot. We had a gray backdrop, black backdrop, and chairs, some wooden planks. There's a ladder. Train. The guy drove by and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, we're shooting. And then he like sat and watched, and he was like, don't have too much fun. But we actually weren't, because that was like hour 6 of me being here. So maybe I actually was still enjoying it at that point, because that was hour 6. And then her name's Kate. This is the other thing with Scott. Scott's not very good with names. Scott looked at me at one point, like probably 7 hours into the shoot, and was like, hey, Andy. And there's like, wait, your name's Andy, right? And I was like, actually, this is the second time we've worked together. Yeah, it is. This is very indicative of how much money we spend on props here. This is my wireless mic. I still have shoots to do. It's only 1:30. We haven't hit the 12-hour mark yet. This is why they pay us to not talk. Models should not be allowed to talk. So if you know where Loch Lloyd is, like, we're actually not in Belton. We're near Loch Lloyd. That's how they like lure you in. It's like the bait and switch. They're like, hey, Andy, do you want to come out to near Loch Lloyd? It's going to be fun. We're going to hang out. There'll be food there. We'll talk. And just come shoot for like 2 hours. It'll be good times. And then we'll like hold hands and we'll sing. There's a guitar. We have some tunes. But no, we don't at all. There were shackles. I was shackled for the duration of the shoot. And then I was like, oh, maybe it's like bondage themed. Like, I think there was an Italian Vogue like that, you know? And then it wasn't. And I just got violated. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about getting violated again, Jeff. I don't want to talk about where I got violated. Lexicon Studios violated me, and they can violate you too. If you call, I would give you the number, but my cell phone was confiscated when I came in, so I couldn't tell what time it was. Jeff and Scott are the best in the business, especially in Belton. But gas is cheaper in Belton too, so if you come shoot with them, then you really save money because the gas is cheaper. So you should come, because they're great, and I love them.
My name is Kate Garmayevic. I'm at LEXICON-alliance Studios in Belton, Missouri. First time working with Jeff and Scott, but they're awesome. I like them a lot. Jeff Everard's photography is wonderful. I think he's very talented. He did some really good pictures of me that I'd like to see later. And they're great. They're both very talented. So is Scott Johnson. I think that he's a wonderful guy too. First time meeting him, but he's definitely very nice. Yeah! 100 down there. I'm kidding. I get paid too, which is awesome. Well, Matt and Andy are kind of mad because I got $200 already, and they've been here since, 1 o'clock? But they haven't got paid at all, and I think that's kind of a secret. We just keep it between me and you. Yeah. But I got here around like 9:30. And it's 2 o'clock right now, and we still have another shoot to do, but I'm pretty excited. I think that being tied up, it was my first time having a shoot at all, and the first thing that I do when I come in here is get tied up with ropes. I didn't know how I felt about that at first, but the pictures turned out pretty good, so it was all right. It's definitely okay. I would try it again anytime, especially with that $100 over there. No, I don't think it got me into bondage at all. I always had a thing for whips. I can't wait till they get sand in here because the sets already are pretty cool. We got some wood, got a box, but definitely that's nice. The sets are good though. Red Bull's definitely what kept me going. I think I might need another one, but I think that Red Bull, here we go. Red Bull, yeah. Which one of you guys is gonna come kiss me?
My name is Matt Kofer. I'm at Lexicon Studios. Had a very long, intensive shoot. I did have a good time. I'm still having a good time. Very professional, and the main thing you notice is he wasn't over directing anyone. He kind of let you do your own thing, and he found what worked. That is Jeff Scott Johnson. He provided me with lots of Red Bull. He's a good guy. So we kind of just walked around and looked for things to make sets with. They could just kind of look at things and tell how they could be sets. The organization with Jeff and Scott was, they knew where their shirts were and their hats, which was good, and we had to find our clothes. But we were able to, stay pretty much organized. But it was a great experience. I'd do it again.